A cold, rainy morning did not stop Brentwood's Veterans Day ceremony from proceeding, as Monday's program was moved indoors at the Veterans Park Event Center. Veterans and spectators packed the hall, spilling into the foyer as guests came to pay respects and listen to guest speakers who included this year's Veterans Day Grand Marshal, Denny Baker. Baker graduated from the United States Naval Academy in 1966 and earned his wings in 1968, where he then went to Miramar Top Gun School, where he would learn to fly the F-8 Crusader. During his speech, Baker gave insights of flying the F-8 during the Vietnam War and recounted his experiences throughout his time as a fighter pilot. Baker was also recognized by the American Legion Post 202, which presented him with a plaque recognizing his honorable service during the Vietnam War.
And Lee's family. We want to recognize Denny. The American Legion will hereby honors the service of Vietnam veteran Denny Baker. We congratulate you for your honorable and faithful service to your country. Thank you for your performance of duty protecting the peace and the welfare of this nation. We are forever grateful for your commitment and sacrifice while serving your country as a pilot in the U.S. Navy. Thank you, Denny.
Also in attendance as a guest speaker was retired Air Force Master Sergeant Rebecca Pash, who is also the instructor at Heritage High School's JROTC program. During her speech, Pash spoke about her deep connections of military service and the 11 generations of family members who also served in the military. Pash reminded the audience to honor not just the service members of the past, but to impress the importance of future military servicemen and women and of programs like JROTC.
So the Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps is basically an elective course that any student can enroll in. There's no military requirement. And what we do there is basically we teach the cadets, 9th through 12th graders at Heritage, how to be good citizens, good stewards of resources, how to have pride and patriotism, but also how to just be good human beings. And from my experience and my partner's experience, we teach aerospace science curriculum. I focus on leadership and drill, and he does the science part.
Mayor Joel Bryant, who was also present for Monday's ceremony, thanked all veterans and reminded everyone of the importance of continued support for veterans.
Well, without our veterans, we wouldn't have a nation. We have so many veterans here in the city of Brentwood that they are the finest of us. They teach us what true character, integrity, sacrifice, and love, not just for our country and our community, but for each other means. And the more that we can spend time with them, letting them know that the sacrifices that they've made in their service for their country, their service for complete strangers, that they were willing and have laid their lives down for in order to allow us to keep the freedoms and liberties that we have here in this country. There's no way to thank them enough and give them enough honor. And so the fact that we have such an outstanding group of veterans and veterans families in our community is one of the anchor points that makes Brentwood such a great place to live and raise a family.
Mayor Bryant was also presented with a certificate of appreciation from the American Legion for his continued support and leadership in maintaining the traditions of veterans in Brentwood.
Professionalism, unrelenting perseverance, and loyal devotion to our community. His duty reflects great credit upon himself in keeping with the highest traditions of the Brentwood veterans community. For God and country, together we stand. Thank you for your service, sir.